Good morning, and what is up, my fellow traders? Welcome back to another live trading session by your boy Project, where I show you guys what it's like to be a day trader, working on becoming a full-time millionaire, working on becoming a full-time day trader from a part-time trader, guys. Trading the S&P 500s per usual, the market per usual. So far, it is a little bit difficult to try to read what's going on. Before we start sharing our screen and showing you guys what we're looking at, the trade plans that we're looking at, because we only have one and it's on SPY, I do want to share the sauce for what people have been commenting, because guys, like I said, if you guys comment on my videos, and I will drop it here, give you guys a shout out. First is Trey K, and I do appreciate you, bro. He said a great way to decrease the loss, and he's enjoying the daily recaps. And guys, just as recently, I just started adding daily recaps, so I hope you guys have been enjoying that. Something new I just adding and sharing my screen. I haven't really been doing that, but as of lately, we just started doing it. So I hope you guys been enjoying it, and so far Trey K has been enjoying it. And with that being said, that's also why we do these videos, guys, because shout out to Dabby724. He literally doesn't know the first thing about trading, but watching videos like these, he's slowly learning. So thank you, and thank you, man. So I appreciate you watching it all the way through, and I appreciate everybody that does watch all the way through and comment down and leave a like, because guys, best believe I see it. I noticed the name. I see the consistent names that are popping up, commenting down. Shout out to JR Trades, as well as even last night he commented on my most recent video saying he also took a similar Amazon L but recouped it back with nice Tesla gain. Something new that we're going to try to do here, guys, is somebody commented on my video saying they recommend me to do buy the bid, buy the ask, instead of buying market orders, which I understand the difference, and also different feels it can get you when you do a market order compared to an ask order. So in these next videos, you guys will be seeing me buy the ask and trying to sell the bid to try to get better orders, better fills, maybe even start having limit orders set so that I can get some good entries. But with all that being said, guys, let's see what we can catch today. Hope you guys make some good gains today, and I'll catch you guys in the trade zone. So quick pre-market plan. SPY is in this nice range, and that's probably the only thing I see here. SPY keeps breaking out on the 1 minute time frame, breaking above this nice zone. That, guys, this was our trade plan, to take calls above the break of this. But guys, on the 1 minute, it's breaking it and doing retests and breaking back up. We could have entered here, and I was eyeing to, but look at this. Check this out. I'm about to switch over to the 5 minute and show you guys why I did not enter calls off the break and retest of this specific break. So you can see on the 5 minutes, the candles are literally so weak, so I did not enter calls. On the 1 minute, it looks like, yeah, we're going to do a nice break and retest. But when you look at the 5 minute time frames and wait for those candles to close, they look so weak, and they were not strong enough for me to enter at all. So guys, our trade plan really, and it still is intact, is we're going to take a trade on the S&P 500s, whether it breaks to either direction on a higher time frame. Now, I would love for a 15 minute to a 30 minute to an hourly time zone candle to break above in either direction for more of a bigger move. Now, if we get a 5 minute close above or below, I don't expect for the move to be as significant as an hourly or a 30 minute time frame move. So we'll see what happens. But so far, guys, this is our trade plan. Our trade plan is to take calls above this zone. And so far, it's looking like we do want to attempt it one more time. SPY here is not doing anything. It's just ranging on that specific level that we want to take calls at. It is difficult when it does something like this, only because look at the volume. The volume for buyers isn't too strong, although they are trying to keep it above that specific area. It's hard to try to confirm and try to take some calls, although when you do look at a couple other stocks like Nvidia straight pumping all day. Amazon's trying to build above that 50% fib level, as well as Apple's gaining some buyers here and turning around, pushing up to the 9 EMA. AMD a little bit gaining some tad bit of buyers. So there are some stocks that are trying to push around back up to the upside, as well as SPY is just ranging here. So we have not yet took any trades. Almost an hour in, guys, and if we don't see anything, then we won't trade anything, because we do want to be cautious and not take, we don't want to force any trades and take any degenerate trades like we did like last week, forcing trades for no reason. So what we need to do is just wait for a good A1 setup, and then we'll take that trade. But so far, this is what I'm seeing right now. Buyers are stepping in, trying to flip it around a tad bit, but we do have to make sure that they really want it. Fortunately, we're about to just wrap it up here, because guys, look at the market. Market's not doing anything in our favor at all. Only thing we can maybe potentially take or look at is maybe Amazon losing this 50% fib level, which is what we traded yesterday. Look at the buyer volume, 0, it's gone. It's most likely going to lose that level, as well as when you look at the market across the board, it's kind of just chopping around, ranging, not really going anywhere, consolidating. And the reason why I say that is, guys, look at AMD, just not really going nowhere. Same thing with Nvidia, broke up to the upside, not really going anywhere. SPY, super not going nowhere. If we have to trade at work, I'll trade at work, but we'll see what we can do. What is up, fellow stock traders? We're currently home now after a solid day of trading. All 3 of our trades were green today. And guys, yesterday we were only down $2, and today we're up $57. Like I said in yesterday's video, 1 out of 4 of my trades to be an L. And so far, I took 5 trades total within this week, and it's only Tuesday. 1 out of 5 of my trades this week so far was an L. That being said, tomorrow the stock market's not open tomorrow, but I still will dive in to show you guys a quick recap of what we did today and the trades that we took. Most likely not be creating any any type of trade plan, like I said, the market's closed tomorrow. If I do see anything, I will post it in my Discord. So if you're not in my Discord, you need to join. That being said, let's switch over to the screen and show you guys what we're looking at. So before we go over SPY breaking all-time highs, which we did get into some calls too as well, I want to go over Amazon, guys, because Amazon was our first trade that we took, and there was actually a nice setup that we took on Amazon based off that 50% fib level that we've been trading and talking about since last week. So when I hop here on the 5 minutes, guys, I mentioned in the morning that we could potentially look at trading potentially Amazon at the 50% fib level. I had no desire to trade because on Monday, actually, that was a trade that put me red. So I do not want to get clapped again trying to trade the same type of setup that I took yesterday, today, but except I actually waited real patiently for 2 hours until Amazon came to this specific level again for the third time today, third time in a row. It did a nice reject. Seller stepped in with this candle showing that they do want to not take it above that specific level. Not only that, guys, but the buyer volume is really not that strong when you compare it to the last time that we had a really nice pump to the upside up to 184.2. Buyer volume is kind of weak here, and that last candle showed me all I needed to know. Not only that, but when you put it on the 15-minute time frame, which also is something really important, guys, and like I say, you always have to go on your higher time frames because the higher the time frame, the bigger the move. On the 15-minute time frame, it was doing a shooting star, which is an inverse, a reversal candle back to the downside, which indicated another strong reason to take some puts at, and that's what we did. Unfortunately, I did not get to live trade this because, like I said, we had to go to work 2 hours in, but we did catch some good screenshots that I'll be posting right here as I'm speaking and showing you guys the nice entry, as well as we even set a nice price target, which was 182.30, and as you can see, it did hit that price target for a nice 15% gain, and that was the first trade, which was off Amazon for a nice retest at the 50% fib level reject for some puts. I also will show you guys all the orders that I took today and share that with you guys so I can show you guys all the trades that I took. So that was the first trade off Amazon. Now to quickly go over Nvidia, because this trade was a real quick in and out scalp for the in and out trade. We get this nice break to the upside. I literally had no levels on this trade setup, guys, whatsoever, but I just saw on my phone a quick setup, which was a nice bullish pennant, and we've been breaking all-time highs on Nvidia every single day. So it was real easy just to follow the trend. The trend is literally your friend. That's something I also say a lot in my videos, is just the trend is your friend. You might as well follow the trend. If we're going upwards, you might as well find the best position to get yourself into some calls. And so I risked some calls here, and we sold for a nice 12% gain on some Nvidia calls. And ultimately ended up pushing up for some more gains, but we did not hold for that. Ended up pushing a whole $100, even more in profits, but we did not hold for that. I did not expect for Nvidia to keep on pushing because, guys, this is all-time highs level. You never know how much it's going to keep pushing, but honestly, Nvidia has been a tank. So this trade right here actually was a trade that we actually talked about early in the morning, and it was on the pre-market trade ideas, and it was a pre-market plan that we talked about early in the morning. So you guys can skip back in the beginning of this video, and you guys can see that there's proof that this was the actual trade plan that we planned on taking. And guys, in the beginning of the morning, we literally could not trade SPY because look how chopped up it was on the top of this trade plan. There was no reason to take any type of entries on SPY. It was barcoding. Next time we get a nice breakout, I was not even there to watch this breakout. But on the third time, I actually enjoyed seeing this. This was showing me nice action to the upside, a lot of wicks to the downside, showing that buyers do want to take it. And if you understand candles, then you understand that these candles represent buyers are stepping in, guys. Long wicks to the downside indicate buyers are stepping in. So they kept showing up, breaking above the zone, and that's why we entered calls. We just entered the calls at 10:21. So on this candle right here, and it ended up pushing all the way up for a quick in and out gain for 20 minutes of a hold, but it was worth it. But anyways, guys, that wraps up for the recap for what we just traded. Really nice and simple trade idea early in the morning, which was basically just this break of this zone to either direction. It did not matter what it gave us, but it gave us to the upside. So we took that to the upside. And last but not least, last thing that I'll be talking about is pretty much the S&P 500s. And guys, it's just non-stop breaking all-time highs. Yesterday's video, we marked off the most recent all-time high, and now it's consistently breaking all-time high. So anyways, that wraps up today's video. No trade ideas, no trade plans. Juneteenth tomorrow, so we have no stock market. Will not be open. We'll just see what happens when it comes to Thursday. Update you guys with what's going on. Maybe drop a trade plan video. But I hope to catch you guys in the trade zone. Let me know what you guys traded today. Leave a comment, drop a like. Catch you guys in tomorrow's video.